Hello, my name is Jake.
My name is William.
My name is Mari.
And we're the San Ramon Harry Potter Alliance, here to tell you about the ALS Association.
ALS is a motor neuron disease that affects your muscles. So normally the brain sends messages to the muscles through nerves to tell your muscles what to do. But when you have ALS, something goes wrong with your nerves and gradually fewer and fewer messages get through your nerves to your muscles. Eventually your muscles become smaller and weaker so you can't move and you become paralyzed. Sadly, there is no cure and almost all people diagnosed with ALS will die from the disease. In most cases, the disease occurs randomly, but it is sometimes passed down genetically.
If you don't recognize the name ALS, you may recognize the name Lou Gehrig's disease, named after the famous baseball player Lou Gehrig, who died of the disease and raised a lot of awareness for it as well.
If you haven't heard of Lou Gehrig, you've probably heard of famous physicist Stephen Hawking. And if you've heard of him, you probably know that he is restricted to a wheelchair and can't talk on his own. But you may not know that the disease that caused this was ALS.
Another person who had ALS, but that you probably don't know, is my dad. When I was 9 years old, my dad was diagnosed with ALS, and his ALS progressed pretty fast. At first, he started getting tired faster and slurring his words. Gradually, his ability to talk got weaker and weaker until he could barely talk at all. After that, he started choking on his food because his throat was too weak to eat, so he needed a feeding tube. Then he lost his ability to walk altogether and needed to use a wheelchair. And after that, he was hospitalized with pneumonia because his lungs were too weak to cough. After a short 9-month battle with ALS, he died. But when I was in 4th grade and he had just been diagnosed, I started a fundraiser at school to raise money for the ALS Association, and he was very happy to see so much support for the cause. And now we would like to continue raising awareness and funds for ALS.
The ALS Association is an organization that helps patients and their families by providing resources and services and conducting research to find a cure.
So please donate to the ALS Association at alsa.org and help find a cure and support the people living with the disease and their families.